Welcome to CIT178 Relational Databases. I am your instructor, Lisa Ballback. When you first enter the course, if you do not see the sidebar, you can click on the button to show it. It's got my picture, my email, my office hours, and also a link for advising appointments. Then if you come down, you will see a link for the live stream office hours. And because a lot of my classes this semester are online and the due dates are Sunday evening at 11:59 p.m., I have a fairly large chunk of live stream hours Sunday night from 7 to 10. So if you are trying to finish up an assignment and you're having problems, use this link and then you can come into Zoom and get some help. I also have office hours Monday and Wednesday from 5:15 to 6:15. And then if you run into any other problems during the week, you certainly can email me. And if we can't resolve the issue through email, we can set up a Zoom appointment and I can meet with you and help you then. Below the live stream hour link are links to our different social media accounts. And we use those links to post events. And we also use them to post job and internship opportunities. So it is a good idea to follow us on one of our social media platforms. Below that, we have news and announcements from me. So typically what I would post there would be anything that you need to know to complete your work, or if I have completed correcting for the week, I will typically post an announcement kind of giving you a heads up that everything has been corrected. Because in my classes, if you make a mistake, you are allowed to fix the error and resubmit it to get the points back. And the reason I do that is because we can learn a lot from our mistakes. And sometimes you can learn more from making a mistake than doing everything correctly. So you are allowed to resubmit things once for rescoring. Below that is just a discussion forum for you guys to share information with each other. So if it is a question about the course, you're better off emailing me or coming into my office hours because I don't typically check the student discussion forum. Okay, so if it's a question about the course or anything dealing with content, please ask me directly. Then below that, you'll notice that we have topic blocks and they're organized by week. And there are dates to kind of help you guys stay on track. And I never open up everything at the beginning of the semester because it tends to freak people out because there's 15 weeks in the semester. So that's a lot of content. So I kind of gradually open these up to kind of ease you in to what we're doing in the semester. So we will take a look at week 1. At the top of week 1 is pretty much everything that you need to get done and what you should do for next week. And then as far as completing activities, it is very linear. So you kind of start at the first one and make your way down. So there's a welcome message that kind of gives you an overview of how the course is laid out and what my expectations are. Then we have the course syllabus, which you definitely want to look at because that tells you how you are graded. And again, my office hours are listed, my office phone, course description, the book that you need, the software that we're going to be installing, okay, all of our learning outcomes, the grading scale, which is very important. There are 1,000 points in this course. And so where you fall for points at the end of the course is going to impact what you get for your grade. And then below that are all the different activities that we do that get you points in this course. Okay, and there's a description of all these activities. And then how we're going to communicate in the course and all of that. So I would definitely read through this. Okay, and then the college syllabus is the same in every course. So you should look at it in one of your courses. And then after you have read through this, okay, it's going to be the same in every single class. Okay, so that is the college syllabus. And then the assignment schedule. Now, this is something you should print out because it goes week by week, what we're going to cover. What you see at the top should match up to what I have listed at the top of the block. So for week 1, what you see here is going to match what you see, wherever that page went, what you see right here. Okay, they're going to match up. And that pretty much goes week by week. So what I tell students to do is print this thing out, and then as you complete things, you can cross them off. And that way you keep yourself on track and you don't miss anything. The campus safety video is something you should watch if you are on campus. This is an online class, so you may never go to campus. Okay, but if you do go to campus, please watch the campus safety video. If you click on the link, oh, that's interesting. Hold on a second. Alrighty, here is the page. That was a little strange, but it should work when you select the link. And if you scroll down, here is the video that you need to watch. Below that, the student profile glossary. So this is an assignment and is designed for you guys to become familiar with each other. And you can see where that is going to show up. So I did one and it's not difficult to do. You can either click on add a new entry up here or go right into here and add a new entry. And then enter your name as a concept. So I would go Lisa Ballback. Okay, and then if you click on the little arrow, you can upload a picture. Now you'll probably have to upload a file because you've never done this before. So you have to click on choose file, find your picture on your system and upload the thing. If you are like me and you've done this a million times, then you probably have a picture. So what I'm going to want you to do with the picture though, is because you can see it comes in really large. So you are going to need to adjust the size. So 200 for the width and then press tab. We'll keep it in proportion. It's a good size. 150 to 200 is a really good size for the profile. And you'll need to put some kind of text up here. So this would be Lisa and granddaughter. And then it comes in here at a decent size. Then below that, you need to include a statement about yourself, and it can be a quote. You can put in hashtags, whatever it is that you feel comfortable sharing, and then save the changes. And since I've already done this, I'll cancel out of there. And then every time we come into Moodle, okay, so every time you come into the course, you will see a different student in the spotlight. And that's just a nice way for you guys to get to know each other. The discussion forum. Now, this is for you to share a little more detailed information about yourself. Only share what you're comfortable with, but I would like to know nicknames, interests, hobbies, what your major or program of study is, and then whatever else you are comfortable sharing. So I took this as an opportunity for you to learn a little bit about me. So I shared quite a bit. You guys don't have to share all this information, unless you're comfortable with it. So it's whatever you're comfortable doing. Okay, and that discussion forum is also worth points. So you want to make sure you do the profile and the discussion forum. Once you finish with those, for this first chapter in the book, you're going to read the chapter and then you can go ahead and look through the chapter demo. This just highlights key points in that chapter, hopefully clarifies some information for you. And that's pretty much it as far as assignments go. To prepare for next week, there is software that you need to download and install. And then there are database files that you also need to download and install. And I have videos that show you how to do this. And then I have links to the software. So you do need to install SQL Server first, followed by SSMS. And when you click on SQL Server, you're going to have to scroll down a little bit because the one that you are going to want is the developer version because this is free. Okay, and once that is installed, you're going to install SSMS. So SSMS is like the interface that we use. It's called SQL Server Management Studio. It's our interface for interacting with SQL Server. So you need both. In order for you to do anything in this class, you need to have database files with data in them. And there are 3 that I'm going to have you download. The first 2 are pretty straightforward, although I do have a video that shows you how to do all of them. The third one, interesting, the one that I normally download did not work very well in Windows 11. Worked fine in the previous versions. So this standard backup is what Windows 11 users are going to need to download, and it should work fine for Windows 10 users. The contents are the same. So if you click on this link here, you're going to see all of them. Okay? And there's quite a few different backups, but the one that I actually would like you guys all to do is the standard backup because it should work for everybody. And you can just go directly to that by clicking on this link. That will take you directly to the download. And then make sure you watch the video because it will help you install these files. Okay, even if you're pretty good at installing files, you guys are more than likely not familiar with SQL Server Management Studio. So make sure you watch that video and then you shouldn't have problems. However, if you do run into problems installing, pop into the live stream office hours, or if the office hours are over and you've kind of waited until the last minute, you certainly can send me an email and we can find a time to meet and I can help you. Finally, in this particular lesson block, there are some terms at the end of the chapter that they wanted you to find. And so I kind of did that for you. That's what chapter terms is. And then to go along with the chapter, there is a slideshow that you can watch. So that is everything for week 1. Now, if you look below, it says optional database resources. So nothing in here is required. but you'll notice it's the same videos for installing the software and the databases. And then our textbook website, here's an ebook on SQL, just some additional resources for you guys if you want to check them out. So have a awesome week, and let me know if you have any questions or if you run into problems. And I look forward to working with all of you.